It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and we'll see Brock Bowers, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Raiders and the Jags, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jacksonville comes out with the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback. 6'6", tall and talented. Greg, hard to believe already this season 4 for Lawrence after his days at Clemson.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up.
Once again, it's ETN. And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and that'll set up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
You know, what's funny about the NFL, Mike, is you expect to come out and have your A game each and every week. And certainly that's ideal, but can you win when you don't have your best stuff? And I think that's what we saw from this quarterback last week. Best thing he did was just continue to battle, continue to make just enough plays, even though he had some struggles. The biggest thing is, while he continues to improve, what a confidence boost for this entire team, knowing that even if their quarterback doesn't have his best stuff, they can still play winning football.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Watkins motioning over. He'll try and throw with Minshew. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Jaguars offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pickup there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, this looks like a design run, and nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now. We'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Oh. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And things starting to take shape here. 3 weeks left in the regular season. Teams making that final push for postseason berths. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of spark.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. To the right side, hauled in by Miles. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, here's Minshew. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Pierce. 1st down and more inside the 30. They are not having success on defense. That play picks up 19 yards. On 1st down, here's Minshew. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. A run up the middle with Pierce. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 picks.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And a special moment as the rookie catches his 1st NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his 1st career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble. probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Encroachment defense. Still second down.
Now Etienne. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in the...
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. On the draw, the give to Etienne. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville. No return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Watkins motioning over. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A big play there for the Raiders. 36 yards. In motion is Myers. On first down, it's White. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On 2nd down, a run with White. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Throwing is Minshew. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down. Now Minshew. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Watkins motioning over. To the air on third down, it's Minshew. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Josh Hines-Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack. On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Raiders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once again. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Lawrence. He locates the big tight end, DeGuara. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Lawrence on the draw, it's Etienne. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Lawrence now. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. From the gun, a give to Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Lawrence going to keep this himself.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here is the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
He will have a Jaguars 1st down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. A give for Etienne, heading right. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield, By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
DJ Turner now to bring it back. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Williams in motion. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He'll find his running back, White. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Minshew going to look to throw. He's got Myers on the completion. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd and a yard, it's Minshew. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these lines.
On the give, it's White. And he'll get about. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, Minshew. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Samir White. Touchdown, Raiders.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
On the return, it's Parker Washington. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. 2nd down, Lawrence. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. This one complete to Washington. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Now a screen set up for ETN. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Lawrence now on 2nd down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. On 1st down, Lawrence. He finds his tight end, Ingram.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Back to throw. Lawrence. That one taken in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Raiders offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. So we reach halftime here in Vegas, and the Raiders are in the lead. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles. And it is the Chargers who have the lead in the 2nd quarter. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes. Let's stay in the AFC West and check out what's going on with the Chiefs at home in Arrowhead. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Patrick Mahomes leading the way as his guys pick up win number 14 on the year. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter. The Vikes' new quarterback for 2024, Sam Darnold, with 2 touchdown passes. It was a strong 1st half for the well-traveled quarterback, Gardner Minshew. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the 1st half
back
of play.
Underway here on EA Sports. Abdullah now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the gun, here's Minshew. Over the middle, that's the tight end Bowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the first down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, two-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time, young, breakout rookie tight end.
On the handoff, it's White. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He'll try and get there on the ground.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Williams in motion. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. A give, and here's White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here comes White on the toss right. And he lowers the shoulder. The gain of about 3. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up a 2nd and 5. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll find the rookie from LSU, Brian Thomas. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The person gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
That outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, it hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Abdullah now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense and Gardner Minshew going to take over once again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. In motion is Myers. They're going to go play action now with... Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain. When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
He'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Jags offense ready to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. Not much room to operate there. They'll get only to about the 24. Once again, it's ETN. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks. They'll run it once more with ETN. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Lawrence. The outside, complete to Thomas. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run. Finds room inside the 40. And he'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Flags come in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. That's on the tackle, Anton Harrison. They'll run here. Yeah. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he'll be taken down. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll stick to the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down is Minshew. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
The Raiders send their punt team out. Important punt here in this tie game late. On the return, here's Washington. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion comes Thomas. 2nd down, Lawrence. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. To throw is Lawrence. That one's on target to Davis. He's got it. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Still first down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down. Now Lawrence. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Here's Lawrence. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Davis heading in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Here's 2nd down. To throw is Lawrence. And he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now Minshew. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now here comes the screen to Pierce. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Minshew going to look to throw. That's caught by Bowers. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. It is 2nd and a yard. To the air once more is Minshew. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Play action now with Minshew. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Here's first down. White. And they'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. 2nd down and 3. A run with White. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Here's White. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense. And Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Oh, pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, it's trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside.